Swing and a hammer out to left. Watch that one fly. No doubt bomb, and the Gatemen take the lead. 0-1 deal. Swing and a deep fly ball out to right field. A bat flip with it and a no-doubt shot way out of here. That's how you welcome Morning Star into the ball game. A 2-run jack for Chapman, his 3rd home run of the year. And the Gatemen are on the board at 6-2. Can the Gatemen come back? The 0-2. Swinging a line drive, served out to shallow left center. It's down for a base hit, and it squibs away. Here comes a lead shrinker. Lippy rounding third. The throw is coming in. The relay is high and not in time. Here's a pickle over to second. Throw to third. Desero is safe. Unbelievable. The game-tying run is on third base. A wicked turn of events on a clutch 2-out knock.
As the famous street poet Nicki Minaj once said, we are at the beach for this edition of the Gatemen Baseball Network pregame show. Kyle Marchak with Ethan Ibe, all good vibes as the Gatemen refix their offense in a big win yesterday and turn it over to a visit to Falmouth as we are here on the beautiful Falmouth Heights Beach. What a great day for baseball, huh?
Absolutely. Couldn't get much better than this. This is the ideal Cape Cod setting we've got behind us here, so let's have a day, Kyle.
All right, well, before we go for a swim, the Gatemen bats have been really looking good. After 10 hits yesterday, some more extra base hits, Murph Gray's doing his thing. Johan Desero with 4 knocks yesterday.
Can you believe that? Yeah, Johan has been a staple at the top of the order as of late. Murph, again, another terrific day. And how about some slump busters yesterday? Reese Chapman homering to break an 0-for-14 streak. Eli Putnam and Colby Turner each with multiple hits as well. It was a complete effort top to bottom. 13 hits yesterday. When they're on, they're on.
Well, the Falmouth Commodores at the bottom of the West Division barely have their head above water. The Gatemen, on that win, though, are still swimming at the 2nd place spot in the West Division. The pitching's been pretty good, too. 3rd best in the league with a 4.3 ERA. Griffin O'Connor's the starter today for his 3rd appearance. Madison Walker's with him pregame. Thanks, Madison. 1.86 ERA through 2 starts. He's been pretty solid.
Yeah, Griffin O'Connor has been terrific in his first couple of starts. Not facing live hitters for over 2 months, and he comes here to Wareham, and he absolutely dominates. So hopefully we can see more of that today, Kyle.
Well, Ryan Smythe, the head coach for the Gatemen, has one of his pupils on the mound from Keystone College. It's Sean Brennan for his 3rd start, 6.75 ERA. So hopefully we get some more hits today. Who's yours to watch?
Well, Murph Gray, of course, is always the guy at the top of the list, but let's go with Johan Desero today. 6 hits in the last couple of ball games, including 4 yesterday. Let's give some love to the Stetson Hatter.
Well, it's a 6 p.m. first pitch from Gov Fuller Field. You guys do not want to miss it. While the bats heat up, I'm pretty warm too. So before we go, I'm going to go take a dip. I'll catch you guys later.
I'm going to follow him.
Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. All right here on Cape League TV.
It's the Wareham Gatemen and the Harwich Mariners as we head to the top of the 2nd here in Wareham, Massachusetts at Spillane Field. Scoreless ball game, both pitchers cruise through the 1st, and you've got 10 All-Stars as well as 2 more Home Run Derby participants on these 2 rosters in front of us. Michael Anderson will dig in. He's hitting like an All-Star right now, although he will not be participating in the festivities. 5-hole hitter digs in for his first AB. There's a called strike from Cole Lehman, who allowed a hit in the 1st, but no runs.
The splits on Anderson have been pretty drastic. Hit just under 400, 390 in the month of June. Here in July, just 151.
He's looking to heat back up right now as that one squibbed foul. Now, it's a small stretch, but he does have a .435 on-base percentage in his last 5 games. He's also got 2 multi-hit games in a row. He's responsible for 3 of the Mariners' 5 earned runs as an offense in the past 2 games. See if he can keep that stretch going and return to June form. 0-2 from Lehman to start off the 2nd. That's ball 1.
And this guy got off to such a hot start. Just under 500 the first week of play. He was the first Cape League hitter of the week.
After that, it was Bobby Bozer. Man, I miss Bobby.
Oh, yeah. Future Gator.
So Bobby Bozer just announced that he will be transferring to the University of Florida. Down on strikes is Anderson. First strikeout for Lehman today, and there's 1 down.
Let's keep seeing him throw that fastball up and challenge hitters. See how many of them can get on top of a pitch like that.
Fastball looks a tick or 2 up today. Guy who'll sit in the low 90s. Jake Ogden is an all-star, third baseman from UNC Greensboro. He's got 4 homers this year, .233 hitter. Just a beautiful afternoon from Spillane. Sunsplash day after a couple of muggy and foggy afternoons. That one served down the right field line. It's trailing foul. And a sprinting grab from Chapman. There's 2 away.
Man, he had a long way to go to get that ball, but he never gave up on it and closed the gap.
So a nice defensive showing. 2 up, 2 down for Lehman. He's got 4 straight retired and now faces Macon Winslow, the Duke catcher. He is really slowed down in the second half, just 5 hits in 10 games.
Scenario.
197 average on the year. Lehman had a long first inning. Took him 20 pitches. This is his 8th of the second with 2 down. 1-1. One and two. I went high with the fastball there. What do you see coming?
Let's see that slider working.
The offer. And a great slider, but it's swatted foul. I love it when you're right. Gatemen had a fog out 2 days ago. Rain/sun out with an asterisk yesterday in YD. They're back home on a beautiful afternoon in Spillane, and Lehman looks for a 1-2-3. And he gets it. The high heat with a strikeout. It's his second of the game, and he sits him down in order in the top half of the frame. As we head to the home half of the second, it's scoreless at Spillane on the Gatemen Baseball Network, powered by Cape League TV. It's peanut butter jelly time as we go back to action here at Lowell Park. For those who don't understand, they do a little game here where they toss out T-shirts and play the peanut butter jelly time song in between innings. And unfortunate for us, regardless of the results of this game, Ethan, that's the last time we get to see that here in 2024.
Yeah, you know, it's a nice little tradition that they've got going on here, a place that is so steeped in tradition.
All right, it's game one of a possible playoff run for either of these squads, and right now it's Katuitt who could continue it. They're up 7-0 as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Fourth arm of the day, and continuing his relief opportunity, Patrick Gallet. First pitch to the 8-hole hitter, Timo Becerra. Cut on and fouled straight back to the screen, 0-1 to start off the home half of this sixth inning here. Lowell Park has not been very kind to Wareham. Haven't won here since 2022. Here's the 0-1 deal to the righty. And a curveball upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Katuitt the 2 seed, Wareham the 3 seed. Meeting for the 6th time this summer. 1-1 offer on the way. And he leaves it upstairs. Ball 2. Katuitt leads the season series 3-2. They've outscored them 28-23. So despite the win advantage, it's been contentious in the scoring column. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the proposition. Fastball smacked foul to the right side. 2-2.
Yeah, always close games between these two teams. At some point, we just knew that there was a likeliness to this matchup in the postseason.
2 teams that had swapped places in their division, respectively, multiple times. 2-2 pitch to Becerra. Curveball swung on and popped up to the right side. It's in play. Coming out in shallow right field is Desero, but striding in and making a basket catch to his left is Colby Turner. Out, number 1.
29, Luke Hansen, shortstop.
So it's Luke Hansen, late addition to this team, and a ton of turnover for this Katuitt Kettleers roster. 68 different kids on this roster throughout the year. And Luke Hansen, a shortstop from the University of Virginia, is 0 for 1 today with a walk. Tall righty. digs in, first pitch, runs inside. How about the flow on this kid? He's got blonde locks coming out the back of his helmet and touching his shoulders. Almost as good as Gallet's flow, which is nearly identical. 1-0 on the way. Curveball up and in, 2-0. Katsuit played out a run in the second, 3 more in the fourth on a 3-run jack, and then 3 more on 3 hits and 2 walks in the fifth. Here's the 2-0 deal to Hansen. Fastball is swung on and sky to the right side. Similar spot, but Eli Putnam ranging out, and the first baseman makes the play. 2 down.
Well, that's what the Gatemen needed after that rough bottom half of the fifth inning. 2 quick outs. Let's see if they can finish it off.
And his pitchers have struggled otherwise, but Patrick Gallet, a breath of fresh air right now, and as he continues to pitch, knock on wood, the only pitcher for the Gatemen today who hasn't given up an earned run. Hudson Lee, 2 earned runs. Faulkner, 2 earned runs. McGuire, 3. 2 up, 2 down, and here's the leadoff hitter, Brandon Compton, a pair of walks. Also 0 for 1. And the first pitch swung on and rolled off the end of the bat, charging Murph Gray, the third baseman. Fires across the diamond. It's in time. A pearl of an inning for Patrick Gallet as he retires them in order. And that's what we need right now. So to continue the good vibes, let's toss it to the third member of our broadcast crew, Madison Walker, for more.
Thank you so much, Kyle. It's looking like...
Welcome into our first edition of the Wareham Walk-Off in 2024. And our first guest, as we get to know you, is Tony Pluta, a right-handed pitcher out of Arizona. You ready to roll?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, Tony. Well, you're from Chicago, so what brought you out west to Arizona?
So my recruiting coordinator at Arizona knew my high school coach really well and knows that whole area very well. So it's just kind of how I got connected with them.
Gotcha. So they reached out to you in high school. You told me you topped out at 95 in high school, so pretty easy to get noticed?
Yeah, that definitely helps. But, you know, going to all the tournaments and all that kind of thing helps.
Okay, well, on top of that, you've developed some accolades in your short career in college baseball so far. You were in the Northwoods last year, and then college ball treated you well in 2024. Your spring was pretty fun. How about that Pac-12 championship? What was that like?
It was amazing, especially being the last Pac-12 championship. It was an awesome feeling to win the last Pac-12 game ever.
Yeah, and then Brendan Summerhill, your Gateman teammate, hit the walk-off. So is it cool to share that moment with your Summer teammate as well?
Oh yeah, it's great. Every moment with Summer is something special, so it's great to have a teammate like that.
Speaking of Summer, you've been to a lot of different baseball destinations. This is kind of your first one for an extended period of time out east. Where does Wareham rank all time?
It's pretty great. I mean, the Northwoods was definitely its own thing, but I love Wareham. It's a great spot to be.
Yeah, it's been fun so far. We made it to home plate, so my final question for you, what's the goal this summer?
Just pitch well, throw strikes, and get guys out.
Awesome. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Kyle.
That's our first edition of the Wareham Walk-Off. We'll catch you guys next week.